how to maximize cash value and the policy design. So we are going to take a look at exactly how to design a policy for maximum cash value. Let's get into it. So when you take out a life insurance policy and you're going to pay any amount of money into a policy, let's assume you're not just price quoting for a death benefit, but you want to truly cash flow a policy and use it as a flexible savings asset. Your money can go towards one of two areas at the end of the day. We have the base premium. I'll also refer to this as the insurance expense. And then we have the PUA, stands for paid up additions rider. I'll refer to this frequently as a cash dump in. So what you want to understand from a policyholder perspective or from an agent perspective of if we're educating our consumers on this is how to design a policy for maximum cash value. How do these different areas function? Let's assume we're going to pay $1,000 per year into the premium piece, the insurance expense component, and then $1,000 per year into the PUA rider, the cash dumping. Dollars that go towards your insurance premium piece in respect to your cash value with a traditional whole life insurance policy, what you will see with most companies and products in the first and second year, that $1,000 payment, zero shows up in cash value. And again, that's the first and second year. The reason why is the company is overcharging me for the death benefit up front. With a whole life insurance policy, in respect to my base premium dollars, the insurance company really overcharges me in the first 2 years. Now, some products, it's only the first year, some are the first 3 years, but with a traditional product with most companies, it is the first and second year. Now, what's important to note here is while I call it the insurance expense, it does not mean that it is a forever insurance expense. You will find from the third year onward, that $1,000 premium payment, regardless what the number is, if it's a $100,000 premium payment, will begin to credit to cash value, accrue dividends, and the growth will accelerate over time. So my main point is this: premium dollars do build cash value or call it equity over time. It's really just the upfront hit that I have to be aware of. That's where it's going to hurt me in respect to my cash value upfront. Now, dollars that I pay towards the PUA rider, the cash dumping component, pay $1,000 in. I see just about all of that $1,000 show up. Some companies, it's all of it. Some it might be $980. Some companies have fees and such upfront for their PUA riders. But dollars that go towards the PUA component, this is money I can access and begins to yield the guaranteed rate and dividends sooner because I have money in cash value immediately. Now, it will buy me some life insurance. PUA stands for paid up additional life insurance. Depends on my age. We might see on average, if I pay $1,000 in, another $3,000 show up in whole life death benefit as a result. So a question we often get is, Steve, I don't care about the death benefit. How do I put 100% of my payment into the PUA component? Well, we cannot go quite that aggressive. Depends on the limits set forth by the insurance company and then by the IRS. The IRS has to do with our MEC limit. Now, real quick, the MEC limit, without getting into much detail here, many are not aware of this, we can actually set it wherever we want. We have control over this. You'll find that it has a direct relationship to one's age and death benefit. Think of it this way. That is the measuring stick that the IRS uses to determine if a life insurance policy will be viewed as life insurance in their eyes or a pure taxable investment. Good to be aware of that. Now, in respect to how much money can go towards premium and PUAs, 100% depends on the company. We see a lot of companies offer this 1090 split, meaning if I want to put $10,000 per year into a policy, or if I have a $1,000 minimum premium, I have the ability to go up to $10K. If I wanted to put 100K per year, I need to set that at 10. Now, some smaller companies have no limit to that. I can drive it as low as I want. But main point is this: money can go where? Base premium or PUA rider. How do I understand the insurance company limits and IRS limits so I can squeeze that premium as low as possible and get more money into PUAs, accelerating the initial and long-term cash value growth? So we've got a quick example here. This is on a 40-year-old male with the exact same insurance company, whole life product, and here's what we got. On the left, we have a traditional whole life insurance policy. He's paying $20,000 per year in. Here's his cash value. And we have it in red here until you see the highlighted year, highlighted in yellow piece, year 14. The reason why is at that point in time, he has finally generated a positive cash value, meaning over 14 years, he's paid in $280,000 and he has $287 at this point in time. So a traditional old school whole life insurance policy does accrue cash value, but look, year one, I pay in 20 grand, I have zero. Year two, I pay in another 20, total of 40K. I've got 3 grand to show for it. Now cash value starts to accrue, getting more and more back than what I'm paying in, right around year 7 or 8, but it takes a long time, 14 years, to yield a positive cash value. Then we've got a policy with a 1090 split. Same company, same age, same outlay for the policyholder. 20K going in, minimum premium is right around $2,000. Has a term rider attached as well, but here's the main difference. Year one, over $17,000 instead of zero. Very similar death benefits, and that had to do with the MEC treatment. But then, year 4, I've paid in 80, I've got just about 80, 79, 835, and I'm positive by year 5. Continue to pay in the same amount for the same period of time. Much stronger cash value. By year 15, I've got just about $100,000 more. So again, the purpose of this is to teach one how to maximize the cash value of a life insurance policy. If my goal is to use it for retirement income, just a safe place to position money, practice IBC, this is going to show you how to beef up your cash value first so you've got more capital to work with, short-term and long-term. So we paid it for 15 years, we'll let it sit and grow. By year 30, I've got about another $200,000 more. The only difference here, just to reiterate, is where my money's going. Because again, it can go towards my base premium, i.e. the initial insurance expense, or the PUA rider. So when it comes to policy design, this is the most important piece to maximize the cash value and flexibility for that matter. You can design a policy where I commit just to this and throw money into here whenever I want, depending on the company. But how do I maximize the cash value first and foremost? If I understand the policy design, I'll be set up where things will likely go very well. Main point to this, if I design the policy properly, I'm set up with maximum cash value from the get-go, long-term in most scenarios as well, and we'll be happy with the policy. Hope this helps. Hey guys, Steve Parisi here. If you enjoyed the content you just saw, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for future videos. If you'd like more information or to see some custom policies for yourself, feel free to call or email our offices at the contact information below.